guys, so first off, I know I haven't filmed in like 2 months. I'm really sorry, things have just been totally crazy. Also, you might notice that the setup behind me is a little different, and that's because I'm back at school and I moved into a different room and everything. So this is where I'm going to be for the next 3 or 4 months as I post videos, and then it'll change again. So kind of always keep you guys guessing what my background's gonna look like, but this is kind of what you can expect for the next 3 or 4 months, I think. As long as the lighting in here is okay and everything, I might change it, but we'll see. So today's look is kind of inspired by Faith Hill. I don't really know what she wears every day, but she came up like one of her songs on my iPod, and she had kind of this brown gray smoky look kind of going on, but it was very, very wearable and something you could wear every day, like to class or to the supermarket or even to work, whatever. And one of the things that I wanted to focus on in kind of like my new fall series is how to make darker colors wearable, because you know, a lot of times in the winter or the fall you do want to wear darker colors, but you don't want to look like you're going out to like a fancy restaurant or something every single day. So that's definitely what I tried to accomplish with this look. I think the way it came out, it does look pretty wearable. I'm going to wear this to class this afternoon, and yeah, so if you want to find out how I created this look and the product that I used, then keep watching. Basically, I'm just going to start by priming my eye with Painterly Paint Pot. This is totally my favorite base to use just because it doesn't crease and it keeps the color on. The first thing I'm going to do is take a flat shader brush by Sigma. This is an E60, looks like this. And on one side I am going to take the color Soft Brown by MAC. And it's this middle color right here. I'm just going to get that on one side of the brush and work it into this first kind of like inner corner and then the first half of my eye. Just kind of stop when you get to the crease and about halfway in. Then I'm going to take that same brush, flip it over to the other side, and put on a little bit of this color Woodwinked. And I'm just going to go kind of over where I put that other color. And I'm going to bring it up a little bit more and over. So it should look something like this, and then if you want, you can blend it out a little bit up here, because you don't want the color to go anywhere past your bone right here on your eye. So just blend it out until it looks something like this. Then the next step is I'm going to be taking an E55 by Sigma, which is just a flat brush like this. Okay, so now I'm going to dig into my True Blood palette, and you can use any type of medium to dark gray that you want. I'm going to be using this one right here in the corner. And just kind of going over where you have the brown, starting there and then bringing it up a little bit into your crease and blending it over some. And don't worry, it doesn't have to look perfect. This isn't going to be the final product. So then once you have it looking something like this, you're just going to go ahead and in little circular motions blend inwards. That way we're not going to carry the color out too far. And to blend, I'm using, what is this? An E40 by Sigma. You could definitely use an E25 if you want, which is a little bit smaller. Either one works kind of the same way. So once it looks something like this, I'm going to take an E30 pencil brush by Sigma, and I'm just going to dip it into this black down here in my True Blood palette. Any type of black will work. You could definitely use Carbon by MAC, whatever, but for this look, because I already do have some sparkle going on, I did want to keep it looking kind of matte. Do however you want. You can do windshield wipers, or you could do you know, little circles, kind of whatever you want. And you can see how just by creating that V, it darkens up the outer corner a lot. Then you're going to go ahead and you're going to blend for the last time. And then what I always like to do is whenever I have a look like this that fades, I like to go back and add a little bit of the lighter color. So I'm going to go back and just add a little bit of Woodwinked out here. so that it blends into the brown really, really nicely. And then lastly, you can take this brush if you're comfortable, or you could take a smaller brush. I'm just going to go along the under part of my eye here and add that wood-winged color right on my lower lash line. Now for the liner, I'm just going to be taking my black liner by e.l.f. and kind of going along the lash line. Then just go ahead and apply your mascara, and that's really it. So keep watching and I'll show you what I did to my face and lips to finish off the look.